Attorney for Todd and Julie Chrisley says there's still hope as the couple's sentences are lowered in the face of an appeal. The lawyer for Todd and Julie Chrisley is discussing the couple's future after learning that their jail terms have been shortened. In November 2022, Todd, 54, and Julie, 50, received sentences totaling 19 years in prison for tax evasion and bank fraud. They had appealed the case, but on January 17 they reported to prison. But on Friday, the patriarch of the Chrisley family will now be released almost 2 years before his 12-year sentence was supposed to end, according to the Federal Bureau of Prisons' online inmate search system. Julie's 7-year sentence was also reduced by 14 months. They managed to secure some time off for themselves, says Sergeant, who also notes that further time off may be reduced in light of upcoming legal proceedings beginning on November 1st. The federal sentencing guidelines will be adopted, with recommendations for sentencing reductions for nonviolent offenders as well as changes and modifications. They ought to receive 2 points apiece for that, but am not sure at this moment. Thus, that will shorten their sentences even more. Although he declined to provide more details, Sergeant stated that he is collaborating with the Department of Justice on additional issues pertaining to the Chrisley couple's appeal. There's hope, he observes. There's always hope, but I feel as though they have a strong appeal. The 11th Circuit Court of Appeals can reverse the district court, or they could remand the case back for hearings that should have been held that were not held during the course of this trial, he said. We made a strong case that they were essentially denied a fair hearing and that their constitutional rights had been violated. Actually, it's all black and white. Speaking on Savannah Chrisley's Unlocked podcast in late July, the other lawyer for the couple, Alex Little, added, "It's going to be a hard lift. But in this case, we've got, real legitimate substantive arguments that we think, if the court takes fairly, has a very good shot of winning." The children of Todd and Julie have provided updates on their adjustment to prison in the interim. They're persevering. Recently, their son Chase Chrisley told Extra, "It's a terrible situation. The conditions are awful, and if you read all these headlines they say the polar opposite, but it is not the truth, and we're going to be spreading a lot of awareness to that as well." Despite their struggles, Savannah, 26, said she still has so much hope for her parents. She had previously stated on her podcast, "I know that they're going through what they're going through for us to make a difference, for us to make a change. Because whether this appeal works or not, they're still coming out with the story."